in seven hells is that?
Tell them your name.
Samwell Tarley of Hornhill. I've come to take the black.
Sam's constantly been told since the day he was born that he's a coward. So he believes he's a coward. He's hoping that he's going to find somewhere where he's accepted and somewhere where he belongs. But he's not a coward. He's actually braver than he believes himself. My first day on set was weird. I saw the call sheet and we got one scene to film today, trying to think of stuff that I was going to do with my afternoon. And then we were still there 15 hours later doing the same thing. It was all completely new. And it was the first day that I really knew what filming a single camera drama was all about. That whole first sequence was the bit where I just arrived at Castle Black and I'm training. So over the course of the first 3 days, it was about pretending to fight badly or, you know, really fighting badly, but pretending to be even worse than I am and getting beat up. So as baptisms of fire go, that's the one, really.
You can't fight. You can't see. You're afraid of heights and almost everything else, probably.
I'm not going to get any better, you know.
Well, you can't get any worse.
From that point on, you start to see that friendship developing between Sam and John. He realises that without John, he probably has no chance at Castle Black.
You said the words. I don't care
Hear
about...
my words and bear witness to my vow.
Night gathers, and now my watch begins.
I am the sword in the darkness.
The watcher on the walls
For this night, and all nights to come.
I've been very lucky that I have had some really wonderful people to do scenes with. But I think in terms of my favourite scene partner, it'd have to be Kit. We started our careers together, and I think that the friendships that you form when you are a bit scared and a bit uncertain and treading unfamiliar ground, they're the ones that tend to stick because you cling on to each other for support.
Why would you forsake the gods of your father and your house?
The Night's Watch is my house now. The Seven have never answered my prayers. Perhaps the old gods will. My favourite scene to shoot was probably the Fist of the First Men scene in Iceland.
I'm not cut out for this sort of work.
Because you're in an amazingly beautiful landscape that looks like it's never been touched by the modern world, and you're seeing something that nobody gets to see. But not only are you seeing it, but you're seeing it with a group of your friends doing work that you're very, very thrilled to do and that you're very proud of. It's just amazing, quite breathtaking stuff. From the moment Sam met Gilly, his whole life has been based around keeping her safe.
I wanted to give you something. It belonged to my mother.
You shouldn't give it away.
I'm not giving it away. I'm giving it to you until I come back.
I think this is the first time that we see Sam start to know what his priorities are in life.
We have to take her with us when we leave. What?
This is where you start to see that Sam doesn't agree in rules for rules' sake if they impede what's morally right and what's the right choice to make.
It's just not possible.
He believes that Gilly should be saved, and he'll kind of risk everything to do that.
Sam, are you in such a hurry to lose a hand?
I didn't touch her.
No, you just want to steal her. What do you think Craster cuts off for that?
I can't steal her. She's a person, not a goat.
Don't go out there.
I'll be back. I just want to look.
On the way back to Castle Black from Beyond the Wall, Sam has one really kind of formative experience.
Go back inside.
That's the moment where he defends Gilly and baby Sam against the White Walker, and that's a really pivotal moment because that's the first time you see him acting completely on impulse.
Stay back!
That's the first time you see just how brave he is. He doesn't even think about the consequences. His own sword shatters. He was scrabbling around for some weapon, any weapon at all. When he's not got time to remember that he's a coward, he's actually very, very brave. He's seen beyond the wall and he's been in real immediate mortal danger beyond the wall, so he now sees Castle Black as a place of relative, comparative safety, and he's managed to get back there against all odds with Gilly and baby Sam, and now John's come back as well. And they're all safe for now.
Mance Rayder marches on the wall with an army of 100,000. He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans. He has giants fighting for him.
Giants.
The signal for the attack will be a bonfire. Mance said it would be the greatest fire the North has ever seen.
That's when Sam sees that his protection of Gilly and baby Sam are going to be tested to the absolute limits very, very soon. What you get with Sam during that Battle of Castle Black is you get the kind of everyman's view of it, because he is in danger. And the moment where Pip dies in Sam's arms, it's a watershed, I think, in Sam's life, because it's his first taste of violence at close quarters. And it's a moment where he's kind of stepping through a door and finding out just how capable he is of dealing with some of that stuff.
We need more men down here!
Tell John! Easy command! Let's go!
I always wanted Sam to go home and have that encounter with his father ever since we started shooting this show.
I thought the Night's Watch might make a man of you. Something resembling a man, at least.
You can see all of that confidence oozing out of him.
I'll wager you still can't sit a horse, or wield a sword.
And he's really regressing back into himself.
See that sword? Been in our family for 500 years. He will never wield that sword.
And Gilly can see him shrinking. That's why she sticks up for Sam in the end, because she sees that Sam's not going to do it himself.
He can wield a sword. He killed a Then. He killed a White Walker.
Sam really needed to put a lot of those ghosts to bed.
Sam?
We're leaving.
What?
Get your things.
I don't have any things.
At the end of that sequence, the new Sam came roaring back.
That's your father's sword.
It's my family sword.
Won't he come for it?
He can bloody well try.
He needed to put himself through that in order to realise that that is firmly a thing of the past now. He believes that the Citadel, before he gets there, is a place where he can finally belong. He believes that he's found a group of people who will accept him. What he finds is he feels stifled at the Citadel because they're not letting him fulfill his promise to John. He's very sceptical about authority for authority's sake. And that's why he decides to leave the Citadel, because he's just as much an outsider at the Citadel as everywhere else.
We have to choose someone.
Why just us? We represent all the great houses, but maybe the decision about what's best for everyone should be left to everyone. Sam is somebody that's been looking for his place in the world since the day he was born.
John Bradley, you have captured humanity and decency in a very inhumane world, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for just bringing.
I'd like to know what happens to him in a couple more new environments just to see how he manages, because he can't live by any code. He can't live by the code of House Tarl. He can't live by the code at Castle Black. Can't live by the code at the Citadel either. The only code he wants to live by is his own sense of right and wrong.